friends. As a lot of Fortnite fans have been saying, Chapter 5 really wasn't all that great. Season 1 was by far the best. The Battle Pass was just kinda alright, but I will say that it had a few skins that I absolutely love. Oscar because Kitty, Peter Griffin because I'm a Family Guy fan, and I love Hope and Montague's vibes and designs. The shield was a little broken, and the season did run a bit long, but those are my only real complaints. 8 out of 10, I also really enjoyed the TMNT event, and this season was really good overall. Yay! Chapter 5 Season 2 was just kind of whatever. The Wings of Icarus were pretty cool, even if they were somewhat overpowered. The Battle Pass was alright, I really liked Hades in particular, and I also really loved the theme of Greek mythology. But man, this season went down the drain fast. Some of the newer skins coming out were really bad, the game rarely received any updates, and the water bending mythic. The other mythics were fine, but this one in particular was way too broken. You had a near infinite amount of water that you can use, you heal when you entered the water, and the range and damage were way too much. The Avatar collab was okay, even though I hadn't watched the show prior. The season barely changed at all, and it got boring really fast, especially with the lack of updates. 5 out of 10, this was indeed a season of Fortnite. And Chapter 5 Season 3?
Well, this sucks.
This season was terrible. It was a slog to get through. The first week was amazing. It always felt like you were on some sort of excellent high-stakes car chase, and it was awesome. Although the Battle Pass wasn't really great, the weapons were just kind of mediocre, the cars were nerfed and barely fun to use anymore, a lot of the skins that were coming out also kind of sucked, and there was only really one major update, and that was the Pirates of the Caribbean update, which was admittedly fun, but it got kind of old after a while. This season was just a bore. A huge unbalanced bore. How does one make a post-apocalypse season boring? I feel like this season deserves a 3 out of 10. It was so bad. And now, finally, Season 4. It was okay. It wasn't nearly as bad as the last season, but there's just so much missed potential here. There were 3 POIs, I guess. The Battle Pass was just kinda mid. The items were kinda okay, but the jetpack was nerfed to oblivion. The shop skins are pretty solid, especially the birds in the Incredibles. The Fort Nightmares event was pretty cool, especially with the chainsaw, and the Dr. Doom live event was pretty cool. But oh my god, the Chapter 2 Remix Prelude live event was so bad. The visuals were pretty cool, but this is just nothing more than a glorified concert. Let's just hope the actual season itself will be good. But Absolute Doom was just kind of a 5 out of 10 for me. It's the second best one here, and it has Meowtooth. But here are some overall thoughts that I have on the chapter itself. The loot pool was just kind of a mixed bag between seasons 2 and 4. The TMNT mythics were really cool, and the wings were pretty awesome to use, like I said. But I'm sorry, I still cannot get over how annoying the waterbending is. And the shield in season 1 was really annoying. A lot of the item shops were really bad. It felt like only 20 skins were returning constantly. We don't need these same My Hero Academia skins showing up 30 times in 2 f***ing months. I genuinely do not have that much more to say about Chapter 5. There was just a huge mix of really cool stuff and some really stuff. This chapter was fine overall, and I really hope Chapter 6 really improves upon a lot of this stuff. I guess all we can do for now is just hope that Chapter 6 will be good. But if you did end up liking Chapter 5, that's great. It was just kind of a resounding meh for me. Although Chapter 5 did start the trend of goofy looking bird skins, and they are epic.
Peter, this is the most reckless thing you've ever done.
Oh, come on, Lois. What about that time I was in Fortnite?